Hi, this is my video explanation of the second partial book, which is The Fourth Industrial Revolution by Klaus Schwab, which is a German author. So I will begin by saying some random facts that I found interesting about the author. The first one is that he created the Global Economic Forum, and this association has the purpose of improvement the global economical situation. So he purchased the objective of get like a better economical situation, but not only in his country, but in all the world. Another fact that I found interesting is that Schwab and his wife created another association called Schwab Foundation for Social Entrepreneurship, and the association has the objective of help entrepreneurs with good ideas and big dreams. All, all this obviously in the social ambit, not only like in the business ambit, but to help people. Um, I think this author is a very altruism person, and I think that that is great because I don't know, maybe in the actual situation there is no a lot of people like him. Like he's trying to help most of the global people. He is not just interested in getting more money or I don't know, became more famous. He's trying to help people in the social ambit, and I think that's great. So, okay, I will read a quote of Schwab that, well, in his words, he's convinced that we are at the beginning of a revolution that is fundamentally changing the way we live, work, and relate to one another, which he explores in his book that is called The Fourth Industrial Revolution. The author explains that he is aware of the speed, systemic impact, and breadth of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. So he has like a main goals, three main goals that he wants to transmit in his book. Uh, well, the first one is a raise of awareness in all sectors about the speed of the technological revolution and its multidimensional impact. The second one is to provide a platform that inspires public-private collaboration and all the involvement of the different agents related to the technological revolution. Um, and another one is to create a collaborative framework to reflect one of the four revolution. It challenged all the opportunities. So I'm sorry that it appears that I'm reading, but it was a lot of information, and so I didn't want to forget all that we saw in the book. So, well, the book is divided in three chapters, and the first one is like an overview of the Fourth Industrial Revolution. The second one presents like the main facilitating or driving technologies of this new Fourth Revolution. And the last one, the third one, provides an overview of the impact of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, like in the macro and micro systemic levels. Yeah. So, well, previous to industrial revolutions, they liberated like the humankind from animal power. These revolutions made mass production possible and brought digital capabilities to billions of people. This fourth industrial revolution is, however, fundamentally different because it's not about the mass production, but it's about the new rising technologies. It is like characterized by a range of these new technologies that are like fusing the physical, digital, and biological worlds, impacting all the disciplines, economies, and industries, and even challenging ideas about what it means to be human. The resulting shifts and disruptions means that we live in a time of great promise and great peril. The world has the potential to connect billions more people to digital networks thanks to this new revolution, dramatically improve the efficiency of organization and even manage assets in a way that can help regenerate the natural environment, which is one of the more important aspects. Potential enduring the damage of previous industrial revolutions, like the global warming, which is one of the most problematic issues recently. What else? However, the author also has some concerns. One of those concerns is that organizations might be unavailable to adapt. So, the organizations or enterprises that will not be able to adapt to this new revolution, um, they will have like a breakdown, and there will be like some troubles at the time where they want to connect with another entrepreneurs, to another associations. Another concern is that governance could fail to employ and regulate new technologies to capture their benefits. I think from from what I learned in the book, it's that this will be a slow process in some countries because they don't have like the enough education, the enough technologies, the enough resources to get involved in this new for revolution. So even that more of the countries could like begin in the next few years with this industrial revolution. There will be some other countries that will take a little bit more of time to adapt to this new revolution. Another one is shifting power will create important new security concerns, because as we know, in this new technology fourth revolution, there are new like concerns about cybernetic security. So that's one of the most important concerns, because all the data from all people all over the world is in the internet, so, and we all are connected. So this is one of the concerns. Another one, inequality may grow. I think that is really a big trouble, because even now the society in most of the countries is unequal. There are a very huge amount of poor people, and some of the countries didn't even like take care about all them. They just think that if they act like there is no poor people, it will be like the reality, and we all know that that's not good. So that's one of the concerns. Schwab puts the most recent changes into historical context in the book, outlines the key technologies driving this revolution. He also discusses the major impacts on the government, business, civil society, and individuals. And also, at the heart of his analysis is the like conviction that the fourth industrial revolution is within the control of all of us. as long as we are able to collaborate across geographies, sectors, and disciplines to grasp the opportunities it presents. Um, also, Schwab calls for leaders and citizens to together shape a future that works for all by putting people first. That I also agree with Schwab that the most important thing to I don't know, like take in count is how would anything of the projects or whatever we are making will affect people. So I think that's one of the most important things that he wrote in the book. Um Empowering them, well, all the citizens or the people involved in the projects, and constantly reminding ourselves that all of these new technologies are first and foremost tools made by people for people. I really liked that quote, and I think that's one of the most important quotes in the book. He also says that we want to, he said that learning how humankind can be a benefit from this revolution while addressing its challenges is also the central aim of the World Economic Forum that he creates, which is being held under the theme that mastering the fourth industrial revolution. Crowdsourcing ideas, insights, and wisdom from the World Economic Forum's global network at the top leaders from business, governmental, and civil society, and young leaders. The book looks like deeply at the future that is unfolding today and how we might take the collective responsibility to ensure it is positive in all aspects to all people. And I want to express my opinion about everything about the book and the fourth technological revolution. I think we're not just starting, but we're like in the middle of the process of becoming of our society to become like all in the technological aspects, and like we are beginning to connect all people from all over the world by social media, by websites, by everything that could be involved in internet options. And I also think that we are kind of with a fear of what could happen, like if most of the people loses their jobs because all of these industrial or technological revolution. And I think at some point when this happens, because I don't think we can prevent it to happen, we will evolve and adapt to the situation, even if most of the people loses their jobs. I think there will be more and new jobs to create. We also can see that all the engineers in the world and all the associations that are in the technological business are trying to develop new and good ideas, so the technology could satisfy our needs by, I don't know, like creating some spaces in websites, by creating robots, by saving our data in online. But I don't know, I think even that we are afraid of the change, because I think the change is something to be afraid. We are going to adapt and take it with a smile. I think this revolution is important because the humanity uh, is here in this situation because another three revolutions, and I think in every of those revolutions, all people were scared, and even so, we are here and we are evolving and we are taking progress with open arms. So I think we will take this fourth revolution with smile and with greatness. So thank you and have a nice day.